All right, Ryan, it seems this severe weather is becoming less of a threat, but still something you guys are paying attention to tonight.
It's, I'd say, less of a widespread threat. There still are likely to be severe thunderstorms tonight.
Okay.
Good message.
But I think that in Maine, the threat area has shrunk some.
Okay.
And that's because of the cloud cover, which we've had today. And then also this wildfire smoke, which was not expected to be like this. The good news is it's about 7,000 feet above the ground, so it's not affecting air quality. My mom actually just sent me this picture from Saco, and you can see the disk of the sun looks really weird, almost filtered. This is another shot from Christopher this afternoon. So this stuff is high up, but it helped limit our surface heating today in addition to the cloud cover. There still is a risk for severe weather tonight. It's because of the dynamics in the atmosphere. Despite the lack of 90s today, we may be able to make up for that with what's coming through with this system. But it looks like the highest risk for any severe storms will be in western Maine, the mountains, northern New Hampshire, and over into Vermont. Damaging wind gusts remain the main threat, but there is also risk for some hail and perhaps a tornado somewhere in northern New England. So if you know anybody who's camping, hiking, the message we've been trying to drive home is there may be severe weather overnight. So they're going to have a way to get warnings and get shelter if need be. This is our thinking for the threat level tonight. The Storm Prediction Center still maintains one all the way to eastern and northern Maine, but the Weather Service in Caribou pretty much thinks the threat there is minimal, as do we. All the way to central Maine, Penobscot Bay, severe storms are possible, but that risk goes up as you get to the foothills, the mountains, and especially over into New Hampshire, where it's been a little hotter out there today. You can see the cloud cover that's in place. These were once thunderstorms in Quebec, and we actually have a few rumbles going off the down east coast right now, and one little line that's approaching the Rangeley area. This is not severe, but they actually did just warn on the other end of the line in the northeast kingdom of Vermont. This is just coming in with some lightning and heavy rain to Rangeley and Madrid in a short time from now. What we'll be watching after about 7 or 8 o'clock is what develops up in here, because that's what will be swinging south tonight with the potential for some severe weather. You can tell by the temperatures it's not nearly as hot as we were expecting today because of the cloud cover and that smoke, but the dew points have still come up, so it's pretty uncomfortable. With dew points up around 70 in much of the state right now. That's that tropical-like humidity. So you can see the showers, which for the most part are pretty light, nothing intense, departing the down east coast, and then here come the lines of storms we expect to form to the northwest. And it may be because it's so humid out and higher up in the atmosphere, conditions are ripe to maintain these storms. We may have thunder still out there around midnight or 1 a.m. in spots, but again, it's favoring the western half of the state over into New Hampshire. And then by morning, that's all out of here. Here's the smoke, and again, this is higher up, not impacting air quality, but still a haze in the sky probably tomorrow morning. Then we should push that south as the wind direction changes tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow turns into a pretty good day, and actually the dew points drop as the day goes on. Very comfortable up north, and then in the afternoon, that less humid air will make it south. We have another risk for storms on Thursday. These will be scattered in the afternoon. It's a more traditional cold front that goes by, and then it's comfortable on Friday. There is a chance for rain over the weekend, which I'll show you in a second. Seas tomorrow 2 to 3 feet with a northwest wind 10 to 15 knots on the water. So there may be some smoke out there still in the sky tomorrow morning. That should clean up as the day goes along, and at the same time the humidity will be dropping. Then for Thursday, it's not all that muggy, maybe a little sticky, but some scattered storms in the afternoon. Very comfortable on Friday. That's probably the pick of the next 7 days. Low humidity, sunshine near 80. Unfortunately, over the weekend there is a chance for showers, particularly in southern Maine, Saturday afternoon and evening, and they may cross through the state overnight into Sunday morning. As long as that keeps moving, Sunday afternoon could be pretty decent. So we'll keep an eye on what happens tonight. If there is any action out there, we'll be on our streaming app, and if need be, we'll come on the air. Christian and I'll be here watching whatever develops.
Appreciate that. Okay, Ryan, thanks.